When you lie on your resume and still get the job. Security dog. Bro, have you ever had an argument with your girlfriend? Nope, me and my girl don't argue. She tells me to shut up and I do. How boys tell a story. How girls tell a story. How I tell stories. Fast food companies when increasing their prices decreases profits. Confused screaming. Thinking if 2 plus 2 is actually 4, or you need to use the calculator. Dude who delivered the pizza 10 minutes early. Uber driver that didn't speak the entire ride. 5 stars. When you're new to the gym and you're not sure how any of the equipment works. Isn't it weird how we pay money to see other people? You mean tuition concerts or the movies? Glasses. Canadian restaurant chains named after American cities and serving food those cities are not really known for starter pack. I have finally found it after 15 years. The scroll of truth. Using energy from renewable sources is not free from environmental damage. Near. Imagine if spiders laughed like Seth Rogen when you found them. Sitting pigeons are a mood. What the F is that? What you mean? You so effing ugly. Are we falling? Sorry, my bad. Things may be tough now, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. The light at the end of the tunnel. Officer, I'm telling you, speed is relative. When you're helping your friend who's new to the game, but you already unlocked everything. Okay, I'm gonna read these books. Damn, books got pages. Camera used to record UFO sightings. Bank security camera. Assassinated or laddered, or chilled or executed. Boeinged. Me watching Fox News and CNN so I get double the disinformation. She looks good. She has a good personality. She is loyal. She doesn't judge people about what phone they use. Egg festival during spring in Stardew Valley. Genetics went too much in one direction. Her husband. Tyrone. What is Mommy Pig's job? We know that Daddy Pig is an architect, but I have always wondered what Mommy Pig's job is. Is she an author? In one episode, Pepper asks her, "What do you do?" and she responds, "I work on my computer." Only f***s. 90% of men are ugly and 90% of women are pretty. Sorry, we are both in the 10%. Anyone. Don't do that. Me sleeping peacefully after texting my girlfriend some nasty shit. Me trying to explain to the homeless guy outside 7-Eleven that I too need money for pills. Man to man, tell me one sentence a woman told you that is still stuck in your head till his day, bro. Get out of the women's bathroom. For me, this is too bright, this is too low. By age 35 you should 1. Have at least $16 in savings. 2. Feel stuck at a job you mostly don't like. 3. Question how good a friend you are on the daily. 4. Exercise 3 times per year. 5. Eat more fiber. You're not hungry, you're bored. Shut the damn door. Men of any age, after listening to 3 Days Grace, I'm not in danger, I'm the danger. What is the biggest lesson that employment has taught you? Efficient workers got punished with more work. Life is like roasting a marshmallow. You have to keep it moving so it cools evenly. It takes time and patience. Effing she. No one gonna talk about how he's using what seems to be another bird's leg. Hey Windows, I want to shut down my computer. Update and shut down. No, I don't feel like updating my computer right now. F you, I'm gonna update it anyway. I'm mysterious in a how did she get mustard on her glasses sort of way. Was sleeping at my girlfriend's house last night. Her dad wouldn't let us sleep in the same bed. It made me proper angry because he's actually really handsome. Gen Z, still being able to breathe by the age of 35, a plastic tube that contains flavored bean. Bullets were invented in 1841, people in 1840. Reverse parking at the supermarket when I arrive, leaving without having to reverse out. I don't always eat sushi, but when I do I down the chunk of wasabi and make a scene. How disrespectful is it when a younger sibling is taller than you? That's why you try to chill the competition in the early days. I don't miss calls, I stare at them. Thank you government, my Huckabee. Clearly the judges aren't going to be with me. Let's send a message to Hollywood that those of us who stand for Christ won't be discounted. May God bless you. It's so weird how you guys use Jesus like a college football mascot. You ignore the Sermon on the Mount, you step on the meek, you vilify the stranger, you ignore the poor, then stand up with your bruised egos and say go team Jesus. Nothing you do has anything to do with Christ. Trade offer. I receive a series of vulgar hand gestures. You receive a loud horn honk. Lights turned green. Trump in the court waiting for the judge to name all 34 felony charges. When you find out your normal daily lifestyle is called quarantine. Marvel superheroes are best. DC superheroes are best. Me. I refuse to be controlled by a calendar. Merry Christmas everyone. I have found your mate's phone. Which mate? The one whose name is at the top of this message, haha. Oh yeah lol. Can you tell them I have it? Will do. Dave, some lad has your phone. When and why did jobs interviews go from a couple of meetings with the boss or manager to a 15-step process with 4+ interviews, personality assessments, practice work, etc.? When you haven't done anything with your life, but you need to put something on your resume. Alex, former child. OpenAI safety team meeting GPT-5 for the first time. Quitted. Hype cow. I gonna go play Assassin's. When I'm in a making products no one will use or buy competition and my opponent is a Kardashian. Stop missing out on traveling. Because your BF is broke, go with me and hide my face. Why hide your face? You need to see what he is not. Lol. Nobody's taking your Grinchar on vacation. The same people that are angrily demanding you tolerate and accept their way of life hate you passionately for yours. It's free real estate. You're about to be executed for a crime you didn't commit. What are your last words? Have fun finding the rest of them. This is so good. I recommend making the neck a little smaller and making the eyebrows a bit bigger, but overall sweetie you are amazing at it. You are so bad at art I will not take a tip from you lol. Oh, in that case your art looks like a shriveled up dolphin. When my brain goes on a little adventure instead of attending the conversation I'm having. Who the F are any of these people? And who the F are you? See, I just tried to say your name out loud and my furniture started floating. I had a black suit. No way. I had a black suit too. I wanna have a black suit. He did have a black suit at Gwen's lol. When mute is too quiet but one is too loud. Why not capture the insect and place it outside in the garden? I never chill anything. You chill hundreds of tiny creatures just by walking out to your garden, Gulliver. 8-year-old me. I hope something good happens. Me now. I hope whatever bad happens is at least funny. Gen Z's discovering that Nickelback has never actually looked. Those lied to me. Every day my parents play Mario Kart 64 to see who will make a cup of tea. They have done this religiously since 2001. Me restarting a song because the part that hurts me the most didn't hurt me enough. Halo fandom is the Star Wars fandom of the gaming community. They both have that same demographic of nerdy 25 to 50-year-olds that are always hypercritical of everything not from their childhood. That is exactly how I picture you from just this comment. If you feel sad I can eat you. Hey girl, hey, 26 yet? No, perfect. Small economical vehicles. Automakers only making large SUVs and trucks. Why aren't people buying new vehicles? I hate when I'm singing a song and someone corrects me. What if I'm doing a remix? Anyone know how long to cook potatoes for? 25 to 30 minutes at 450 in the oven. Impractical Joker star Sal Vulcano reveals he secretly married and welcomed baby girl. You're not the ugliest guy in the world, but you better hope he doesn't lie. These are called witches' stairs. Allegedly witches can't climb up them. You will occasionally find them in old New England homes. Yes, I imagine they are quite good at chilling old women. Clubbing has to be the most overrated adulthood activity ever. You're just wasting money on alcohol and unnecessary noise while pretending to have fun. Teacher, lying isn't a job. Lawyers and politicians, yes, well, we'll see about that. I haven't even effed around, and I still found out. Friend, you can't hear pictures, me. When you wipe and can tell you're gonna be stuck on the toilet for the next 3 hours. Getting an earring in 4th grade cause that's cool. Getting called cause it's the wrong ear. My girlfriend's husband fights for your freedom. I had to update my driver's license photo at the DMV and I complained that I looked terrible in it, and the guy said, lady, that's literally exactly what you look like, and now my day is ruined. Girls when boys don't reply in 2 seconds. Boys when girls reply in 3 days. What did they do? Sell quack. Our life is good. Bro, this man got cookies in the sewing kit. The text I typed when I add lol at the end. So I accidentally ran over your brother with my Honda Civic lol. Long time. June 1st, everyone. Those who matter don't mind, and those who mind are probably way out of your league anyway. If you ever saw me drunk, you're welcome, cause I bet your night wasn't boring. I would like to be programmed to do a full factory personality reset if I ever answer the question what did ya do this weekend with I went to the boat show, and then self-destructify at didn't buy a boat though, haha. People, rich people climbing Mount Everest, the Sherpa guide climbing it multiple times a year, the donkey with the luggage. Whales are bigger than literally every single thing in the universe that is smaller than a whale. They're also smaller than literally every single thing in the universe that is bigger than a whale, are just like my pen. These signs at my brother's wedding. Tent poles are not for dancing. Please find alternative ways to disappoint your father. Telling the doctor not to hit me with the knee reflex thing because I'm at 1 HP. You can still taste the warm plastic water on a native summer day. Girls with a time machine. I'm your granddaughter, really. Boys with a time machine. Buy as many Bitcoin and Nvidia shares as you can, okay. I miss carefully sliding a CD into my Nintendo Wii, as if gingerly offering a horse a carrot. Does anyone else feel like they are a lazy perfectionist with ADHD and chronic fatigue who is pretty chill besides the occasional panic attack and loves their friends but hates people? Me during an exam laughing at my own answers. I'll do it when I get home. Me at home. Me, I need to save money. Me, get money. Me. So that's it after 20 years. So long, good luck. I don't recall saying good luck. My husband was a bit upset cause I told him his jeans were in the dryer and he checked and couldn't find them. But don't worry, I found them. They were in the dryer. What radicalized you? When I was 11, my mom would let our neighbor use water from a hose because his utilities were shut off. He was elderly and living off of SS. Apparently this is illegal and the cops came to shut off our water as well. It cost $400 to turn our water back on. Money doesn't buy happiness. The motor who made this coat. The Bhagavad Gita stole the concept of nirvana from Buddhism. Aryabhata stole the concept of zero from your IQ. Are you baiting because you're Han? or because you're depressed and need the dopamine. What's an oddly romantic thing that's happened to you on a date? Was on a date with a guy and we kissed, and his watch started beeped really loud, and we looked down, and it said abnormal heart rate detected lol. I don't know who needs to hear this, but take your lunch break, your evenings, your weekends, your holidays and your PTO. You agreed to a job in exchange for pay and benefits. You did not sign up to sell your soul and every moment of your personal time. Recharging your phone battery at 50%. Recharging your phone battery at 1%. Disney movies versus the story they are adapted from. Little John's Aunt Net Worth, circa 2024. Did you get enough sleep? Me. The officer trying to arrest me when I point out my back the blue bumper sticker. American ghost hunters, Chinese ghost hunters, Saudi ghost hunters, Indonesian ghost hunters. Gets out of bed, no, gets back in bed. When you're unique, but not exactly useful. Maybe if we didn't give chiller such cool names like the Night Stalker and we would instead call them the Small Chiller, we would have left chillers. We hardly make it to heaven. That religious post on Facebook I didn't like and share in 2015. Look at him with his little sword. Reasons to get a chameleon. They grab anything you give them. Anything small enough for them to hold. You should be good to go. How I look at MFs that are FB friends with every single girl within a 50-mile radius. World's first polish Cybertruck. So you can polish it. We took so long growing from age 10 to 20, but the speed at which we are moving to 30 is alarming. Gaming, me, the exam next week. My 2 brain cells getting ready to make a decision. Would you slap a coworker for $25,000? Me, it's not about money. Don't interrupt me with pointless updates or draw 25. Google Chrome. Which country will start World War III? Why? Probably America. I mean, they made Wonder Woman 1 and 2, so highly likely they would make WW3. At least start it. Not sure why someone else would finish it. The monster behind me at night. My bed. I got you. Me. Using the Amazon wishlist function. Typing everything into a note on my phone. Girls, I know she's my best friend, but I still don't trust her. Boys, after one day of friendship. If video gaming has taught me anything, there's something behind this wall. When you realize that you're worthless, you don't have family or friends and nobody loves you, but it's okay, because nothing really matters. During haircut. After haircut. Boss, I'm going to need every employee to complete mandatory overtime this week, otherwise they'll be fired. Me. Pet companies. Teen replacement therapy companies. Once a customer, always a customer. Normalize this by age 25. Wake up at 4 AM. 4 hours of deep work. Cook your own food. Keep your life private. Spend 1 hour in the gym. Sleep 7 to 8 hours daily. Meditation 15 minutes plus. 270 minutes of. I'm ugly. That's not true. You're beautiful. I'm ugly. Don't say that. You look nice. I'm ugly. That's a lie. You're very pretty. I'm ugly. You have just realized. Nobody is born cool, except of course, shoppers that put their cart in the corral after unloading their groceries. For 10 seconds, stop what you're doing and just listen. What do you hear? Thanks for this. Turns out the hostage was screaming again. People need to learn the differences between the words then and lose loose. Weren't the convictions enough? The internet. Execute Rule 34. The first time a former president had been tried and found guilty on all counts, so a famous criminal can run for president, but regular criminals cannot get jobs as a janitor. Come on, American, what the F? People giving money to Donald Trump. The ocean is thirsty. So cousin and her partner got me this for Christmas. It's pretty nice and all. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's not what I meant when I said I wanna watch Rolex. Error. Share.exe has stopped responding. Using Chrome for privacy, using Firefox, using Brave, not using the internet at all. Driving with dad, driving with friends. How I sleep after a day of spreading them. The Walmart employee catching me in the act. Me using the self-checkout to scan a PS5 as a sack of potatoes. Can I get up? I worked at your store in Sussex for 3 years and stole over £10,000 from the register without anyone noticing. Bus drivers when they see each other. Pilots when they see each other. Instead of saying I have to start your day with an I get to attitude, I get to work out, I get to go to work, I get to have an existential crisis in my car at 11 AM. Life is all about perspective. I get to show up in court to answer for multiple acts of vehicular manslaughter. You can keep talking, but I'm gonna hang up. Depression era grandparents. Put all this salt, sugar and butter in my purse and I'll make you a cake, sweetie. I can't afford this game, my life is over. Okay, time to sleep. Memories. That one embarrassing moment. A classic. Haha, what an idiot. I moved past having a depressive episode. I'm actually having a depressive series, haha, season 8 available now. Welcome to the Salty Spittoon. How tough are ya? I punch metal. Yes, oh, for fun. Alright, this way sir, sorry to keep you waiting. My dog asking for a walk at 3 AM. The world if movie villains didn't hesitate and were aware of their surroundings. I love observing people's behavior. Why do you act like that, LMAO? About my day, let's focus on the wrong thing. When mom says we're not stopping for chicken nuggets. My friend in an argument. My friend after checking it on Google search. The ironic thing here is I have spent my entire life lying, cheating, and not paying people what I owe. I actually pay one person, and look what happens. Me after the auto shop say it's $2,500 to fix my brakes. When I was a little girl I wrote to NASA and told them I dreamed of being an astronaut. They wrote back and said they weren't taking girls. You were born in 1947, NASA wasn't formed until 1958, and we didn't have an astronaut in space until 1962. When you were 15 years old, you didn't write a letter to NASA when you were a little girl, and you should definitely stop drunk tweeting. Soft drink companies, after doing crossovers with cartoons or anime, printing their characters on their packaging, it's still the same drink, then raising the price by 100%. Business is booming. I love honey, but you know what I don't love? Game reviews that spoil you the lengths of a game. Did you know that first computer programmer was a woman? That's why computer language is difficult to understand. Girls, boys versus girls memes are stupid. Yes, it's ism, we don't act like that. Boys, this meme is so true. Yes, especially about the boys. Me parking in normal ways, me parallel parking. If bus is a low capacity, why not expand them using galvanized square steel? Guitarist, lies, the internet. Me, taking a swig out of my flask. You want some of this? Sure. She takes a drink. Is this soup? What the F? The older we get, the more we understand this guy. Me looking for the tool I just had in my hand 2 seconds ago. Damn girl, are you a construction worker cause you're building? What the F does that mean? Mind your own business. Opens a reel which shows a list of things. The list is in the caption.
Spare change, ma'am.